Here are the two teams for tonight's show. Team Undergrads up against Bright Sparks. This is a special match in the 56th anniversary season of TVJ's Schools Challenge Quiz. Let's meet Team Undergrads, beginning with their captain, Shaniel Hutton.
Hi everyone, I'm Shaniel Hutton, Senior Marketing Officer at Kingston Bookshop.
Hi, this is Iris Soldier, recording artist, singer, musician, producer.
Hi everyone, I'm Danger Harrison, content creator and media personality.
Blessings, this is Craigy T, singer, songwriter, producer, undergrad.
Thank you, Undergrads. And now we go to meet the members of the Bright Sparks team, beginning with their captain, Brooke Nunes.
Hi everyone, my name is Brooke Nunes and I'm Senior Digital Marketing Specialist for Tradewind Citrus.
Hi everyone, my name is Macka Diamond Macadocious. I'm the money goddess of the dancehall music.
Hello Jamaica, I am Joe PJ, recording artist, singer, songwriter.
Hi Jamaica, I don't have a fancy voice, but my name is Giovanni and I'm a journalist here at Television Jamaica.
Thank you very much, Bright Sparks. Hello everyone, and welcome to this special match featuring celebrities and sponsors. I'm your host, Marlene Stevenson Daly. Now it all comes down to this. These players have been watching and some have even been posting on social media. But do they have the skill, the knowledge, the temperament to answer any of the questions tonight? Well, let's find out. This is the opening challenge, and in this sections, teams will be asked questions alternately and will receive 1 point for each correct answer. Earlier we had the toss and Bright Sparks won and decided to go first. So we begin with Bright Sparks. The section lasts for 4 minutes, so let's get that time on the clock. Bright Sparks, we begin with Bible knowledge. In the story of the prodigal boy, which of the brothers stayed home?
David.
Incorrect, the older one. Bible knowledge for undergrads, in the parable of the sower, how many types of soil or ground were mentioned?
Stayed home.
Four.
Correct. Local affairs for Bright Sparks. This is a visual question, so look at the monitor. Identify this member of parliament.
Anne-Marie Vaz.
Anne-Marie Vaz.
Correct. Local affairs for undergrads. Look at the monitor. Identify this senator.
Yes.
And the time has expired, so this question will go to Bright Sparks.
Kamina Johnson Smith.
Kamina Johnson Smith.
Correct. Bright Sparks, your science question. The human body has 106 bones. Is this statement true or false?
False.
Correct, it's 206. Science for undergrads, the largest external organ of the human body is the skin. Is this statement true or false?
True.
Correct. Bright Sparks, television, look at the monitor, identify this person.
Anthony Miller.
Anthony Miller.
That's correct. Television for undergrads, look at the monitor, identify this person.
Simone Clark Cooper.
Correct. English language for Bright Sparks. Form a noun from the verb to excite.
Noun, excitement.
Excitement.
Correct. English language for undergrads. Form a noun from the verb to discover.
Discovery.
Correct. Sports for Bright Sparks. Look at the monitor. Identify this person.
Fernando Francis. His last name is Francis. Stephen Francis.
Stephen Francis.
Correct. Sports for undergrads. Look at the monitor. Identify this person.
Somebody coach.
Yeah, man.
Glenn Mills.
Correct. General knowledge for Bright Sparks. On which South American country is Santiago the capital?
Chile.
Correct. General knowledge for undergrads. Of which South American country is Bogota the capital?
Colombia.
Correct. Bright Sparks, music. Listen to the following clip. Identify the singer.
Tina Turner.
Correct. Undergrads, your music question. Listen to the clip. Identify this singer.
Whitney Houston.
Correct. Jamaican heritage for Bright Sparks. In which parish was the Jamaican national hero Sir Alexander Bustamante born?
Manchester.
Incorrect. Hanover. Jamaican heritage for undergrads. In which parish was the Jamaican national hero Norman Washington Manley born?
Kingston.
Incorrect. Manchester. Mathematics for Bright Sparks. What is the value of x if 12x minus 19 equals 41?
Eight.
Incorrect. 5. Mathematics for undergrads. What is the value of y if 7y minus 23 equals 19? And no attempt was made. The bell came, so it's going to go to Bright Sparks. Would you like to try Bright Sparks?
What was the question?
I can't repeat the question. The answer is 6. And that's the end of the opening challenge. The scores are undergrads on 7 and Bright Sparks on 8. When we come back, it'll be time for the speed challenge. This special celebrities and sponsors match in Schools Challenge Quiz 56 returns right after these messages. Welcome back. It's the celebrities up against the sponsors as we celebrate 56 years of TVJ's Schools Challenge Quiz. The scores at this time, undergrads on 7 and Bright Sparks on 8. It's now time for the speed challenge in which teams can answer as many questions as possible in 3 separate 60-second periods. Bright Sparks, it's time for your first minute. In the Bible, how many days and nights did it rain when Noah
40.
was on the ark? Correct. Is a hinge joint in the body found at the elbow or the neck?
Elbow.
Correct. Spell palace.
Palace.
Correct. Who is the Prime Minister of Jamaica?
Hollis.
Which of Jamaica's national heroes founded the Universal Negro Improvement
Marcus
Association?
Garvey.
Correct. Please don't shout. What is the capital of Mexico?
No, not Guadalajara. Mexico City.
Correct. Which international female artist's first single in 1998 was Baby One More Time?
Britney Spears.
Correct. What is the name for a surface that reflects the image of an object that is placed in front of it?
Mirror.
Correct. What is the perimeter of a square if one side measures 4 centimeters?
16.
Yes. Which actor is known as the Terminator?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Correct. Who has been Jamaica's only female prime minister?
President.
Correct. In which sport can you bowl a maiden over and be caught? I believe the answer is correct, but I believe it came after the bell. Now we go over to undergrads. Undergrads, please be quiet on the set. Undergrads, it's your turn. Your first minute. In the Bible, how many people were saved in Noah's Ark?
3 people. 4.
Incorrect. 8. Is a ball and socket joint in the body found in the knees or the hip?
Hip.
Correct. Spell occupy.
OCCUPY.
Correct. Who is the health and wellness minister in Jamaica?
Christopher Tufton.
Correct. Which of Jamaica's national heroes was one of the leaders of the strike on the Kingston waterfront in the 1930s?
Pass.
Sir Alexander Bustamante. What is the capital of the Bahamas?
Nassau.
Correct. Which international male group released their first single in 1998 called I Want You Back?
Backstreet Boys.
No, NSYNC. What is the name of the invisible force of attraction or repulsion between substances such as iron or steel?
Magnetism.
Correct. What is the perimeter of an equilateral triangle if one side measures 5 centimeters?
15.
Correct. Who played the lead actress role in the movie The Bodyguard?
Winnie Houston.
Correct. Who was Jamaica's... And we're going to hold that one. End of the first minute for undergrads. And now we go back to Bright Sparks for their second minute. And please, no shouting. We begin. What is the name for a push or pull that moves or stops a body?
Pulley.
No, force. What is the English translation of the Spanish La Escuela?
School.
Correct. How many items are in a score?
Score?
Pass.
No.
20.
Three score. 20.
In which Jamaican pass came first? In which Jamaican parish is the capital Port Maria?
Mary.
Correct. What is the first book of the Bible?
Genesis.
Correct. How many legs does a spider have?
40.
8.
Pass came first. By adding a prefix, give the opposite of normal.
Abnormal.
Correct. Who is the founder of SpaceX and Tesla Inc.?
Elon Musk.
Correct. Which month of the year has the least number of days?
February.
Correct. In which U.S. state are the cities of Fort Lauderdale and Miami?
Florida.
Correct. Which Jamaican artist was born Moses Davis?
Miniman.
Correct. What is the main vitamin humans get from sunlight?
Vitamin D.
Correct. Which fraction is larger, half or 2 over 3?
2 over 3. 2 over 3.
And I believe it came after the bell. So we can't accept. All right, teams. Let us recalibrate for the second minute for undergrads. Undergrads. Who was Jamaica's first prime minister?
Bustamante. Sir
Correct.
Alexander Bustamante.
In which sport can you dunk, travel, or score
Basketball.
a three-pointer? Correct. What is main opposing force in motion called?
Pass.
A green.
Friction. What is the English translation of the Spanish El Sol?
Sun.
Correct. How many items are in a baker's dozen?
13.
Correct. In which Jamaican parish is the capital Falmouth?
Trelawney.
Correct. What is the third book of the Bible?
Leviticus.
Correct. How many legs does a crab have?
8.
No, 10. By adding a prefix, give the opposite of believable.
Unbelievable.
Correct. Who is the founder of the multinational technology company Amazon?
Jeff Bezos.
Correct. In which direction does the sun rise?
East.
Correct. In which U.S. state are the cities of Los Angeles and Sacramento?
California.
Correct. Which Jamaican artist was born Orville Burrell?
Shaggy.
Correct. What is the main vitamin humans get from citrus products like oranges?
C.
Correct. What fraction? And we're going to hold that one. End of the second minute for undergrads. And we now go, undergrads, you will do all the rejoicing at the end of the match if it works out for you. But for now, let's go back to Bright Sparks for their third and final minute. Bright Sparks, what is the name of Batman's sidekick in the cartoon?
Robin.
Yes?
Robin.
Yes. What was the capital of Jamaica before Kingston?
Sunnystone.
Yes. Which English Premier League football club is called the Gunners?
Arsenal.
Correct. No shouting. Which is heavier, a ton of feathers or a ton of lead?
Ton of lead.
Neither. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. How do you say good morning in Spanish?
Buenos dias.
Correct. The Vatican is the home of which religious leader?
The Pope.
Correct. Complete the Jamaican phrase, which is a command to be quiet. Kibayo?
Mount.
Correct. In the Bible, who led Israel out of captivity in Egypt?
Moses.
Correct. What is the name for the brightest and largest part of a flower?
Petal.
Yes. Give a 4-letter word that starts with E, which means to leave.
Evacuate?
No? Exit. Who is the president of the United States of America?
Donald Trump.
Correct. What is the capital of Russia?
Moscow.
And the bell came before your answer, even though your answer is correct. That's the end of the third and final minute for Bright Sparks undergrads. Are you ready for your third and final minute? All right, undergrads, which fraction is larger, 1/4 or 1/5?
1/4.
Correct. What is the name of the substance which can weaken or kill Superman in the cartoon?
Kryptonite.
Yes. Martha Brae was a former capital of which Jamaican parish?
Pass.
Trelawney. Which English Premier League football club plays home matches at Old Trafford?
Manchester United.
Correct. Which of these is found in a car? A fathometer or a speedometer?
Speedometer.
Correct. How do you say goodbye in Spanish?
Adios.
Correct. The mosque is a place of worship in which religion?
Muslim.
Correct. Complete the Jamaican proverb, trouble no set like?
Korean.
Correct. Who was the first man mentioned in the Bible?
Adam.
Correct. Which part of a flower mainly gets nutrients from the soil?
Roots.
Correct. Give a four-letter word that starts with H, which means to assist.
Help.
Correct. Who is the King of England?
King Charles.
Yes. Kiev is the capital of which country?
Pass.
Ukraine. On which continent is Mount Everest located?
Asia.
That is correct, but it came after the bell. And that brings us to the end of our speed challenge. And the scores are undergrads on 37 and Bright Sparks also on 37. Even Steven. Teams, let's now hear a special tip from True Milk. Focus on growth. Celebrate progress, not just results. When we come back, it's the exciting buzzer challenge which will decide our winners. Stay tuned. The celebrities and sponsors will continue to strut their stuff when TVJ Schools Challenge Quiz 2025 returns right after this. Welcome back to Schools Challenge 2025. The scores are undergrads on 37 and Bright Sparks also on 37. Even Steven. Now let's get into the buzzer challenge. Teams must press the buzzer and wait to be identified before giving their answer. 2 points will be added for correct answers, but teams will lose 2 points if the answer is incorrect. Teams, it's time to gear up with your quick fingers, quick thinking, and fast answers, which could put you one step closer to winning this special match. Now let's have 4 minutes on the clock. And the first question comes from International Affairs. Look at the monitor and identify which country's flag is displayed.
Mexico.
That would be undergrads, and you must wait to be acknowledged. So you're going to lose 2 points, even though the answer is correct. You have to wait to be identified. Okay? All right, so we move on. Sports. Which medal did the Jamaican Roger Stoner win in the men's, that would be Bright Sparks?
Gold.
Yes, in the men's discus at the 2024 Summer Olympics. Bible knowledge. What is the title of the parable in which an assaulted man is assisted by a stranger? That would be undergrads?
The Good Samaritan.
Yes. Assisted by a stranger after he was ignored by a priest and a Levite. Science. Malaria is a disease caused from the bite of which insect? That would be Bright Sparks.
Mosquito.
Correct. English language. Spell malicious, which means bitter. Bright Sparks.
That is MALICIOUS.
The bell beat you to the finish. I'm so sorry, you've lost 2 points. Music. Listen to the following clip and identify the singer.
And it's only my will.
Bright Sparks.
Otis Redding.
Incorrect. That's Jimmy Cliff. Many rivers to cross. General knowledge. If you were born in Denmark, what would be your nationality? That would be undergrads.
Danish.
Danish, yeah.
Yes. Television. This is a visual one. Please look at the monitor. Identify this person. That would be Bright Sparks.
Janella Perseus.
Correct. Mathematics. A football team played 25 games and won 10. What percentage of the games did they win? I believe we had a buzz from Bright Sparks. Bright Sparks, you can go ahead.
They won 40% of their games.
Yes. Social studies. The Rose Hall estate is located in which Jamaican parish? That would be undergrads.
St. James.
St. James.
Correct. Television. On what day is the program Profile first aired? That would be Right Sparks?
Sunday. At 6:30.
No, you don't have to give me all of the details. Sundays, you said? Fine, that's correct. Sports. Look at the monitor. Identify this person. Bright Sparks?
Michael Holding.
Yes, former West Indian cricketer. Spanish. Translate to English the following sentence. Tengo hambre.
I'm hungry.
Undergrads.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
Okay, undergrads, go ahead. Yes, that is correct. Geography. What is the capital of St. Lucia? Bright Sparks.
Castries.
Correct. Information technology. What is the original name of the company known as Meta? Bright Sparks.
Facebook.
Correct. History. Who was the longest serving monarch in British history? Undergrads.
Queen Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth.
The second.
Be specific.
Queen Elizabeth II.
Yes, that's correct. General knowledge, and that sounds like the final bell. That's the end of the final challenge and the end of the match, and let's see the scores. Undergrads are on 45 and Bright Sparks are on 49. We'll double check those scores and return with the final results right after these messages. Welcome back. The scores have been checked and the result is final. Our winner is Bright Sparks. Congratulations to Bright Sparks and well played, undergrads. We invite the captains to acknowledge each other in keeping with the school's challenge quiz tradition. Ladies? The final scores are undergrads on 45 and Bright Sparks on 49. Bright Sparks will now advance to perhaps the next round of life. I'm not sure, but let's now invite Nicarno Williams, Marketing and Special Projects Supervisor of TVJ, to present prizes to the teams. Thank you. And one for undergrads. Thanks, Nicarno Williams. And thank you, undergrads and Bright Sparks. From all of us here at TVJ Schools Challenge Quiz 2025, stay tuned and pleasant viewing.
Thank you so much to TVJ School Challenge Quiz for having us all here today. The suspense was real, and a huge appreciation to my team, Bright Sparks. We studied really hard, you guys, and we came through at the end. So thank you so much for having us.
We studied hard yesterday. We studied the craft.
Oh my God.
Right.
We studied hard. She said it like 5 times. We studied hard and realized that Gia was more talented than us, so we paid her.
Oh my God.
Just wait with this speak. We're all
Sanjay, go high.
Well, it was a good game though. Craigy T
Oh, we're recording. Ready, guys? Come on.
Yeah. Who want a rematch? Who want a rematch? Who want a rematch?
I'm nervous a little bit.
Alright, screw. Gotcha.
You move like you want to sneak it, so I forgot to push
Yeah, but you're lucky.
You don't got nobody, so